What's up guys, Fancy Lutfi here and welcome to another episode of the Player Analysis series. Today I'll be covering the top defenders that you should have for the Euro 2016. Before I move on to that, would like to quickly show you guys my updated team. As you guys know it, just under 4 days before the Euro officially begins in France, where France will be taking on Romania. And here's my team. I know there's lots of changes, but I've been away for a week or so and I put lots of thoughts in this, and let's now take a look. In goal I have Hugo Lloris. It is always a switch between Lloris or Manuel Neuer, because if I have 3 Germans up front, I can't have another 4th German in Neuer. Therefore I actually switch it up to Lloris, because I think France have a really good chance in having lots of clean sheets. In defense, I've got Leonardo Bonucci, Hector, and also Stefan Lichtsteiner. And in my bench, it is Denayer and also Dragovic. The reason why I employed these 5 defenders, it is because of the rules of the game. This is why this game is slightly different as compared to Fantasy Premier League, where you can have 3 center backs and if they don't play, they'll automatically be substituted. But in this case, you can choose to switch them out before the match day ends. Meaning to say, if I have Leonardo Bonucci, Hector and Lichtsteiner playing in the first few days of the match day, and later on, where Denayer and Dragovic plays in the later parts of the match day, let's say Hector does not have a clean sheet, and I think that, Dragovic will be able to get a clean sheet with Austria. I'll be able to substitute him in to my team before the match day ends. So I think it is wise to have a decent amount of defenders who would definitely start for their respective teams. And the only downside of this is to employ 5 defenders that would be starting for the team. You need to have lots of cash in the bank, and therefore for me, I can't invest in players that I would really want to have in my team, such as Sergio Ramos, Toby Alderweireld, Laurent Koscielny, to name a few, because those players are 6.5 million euros, 6 million euros. And to have 5 defenders, I can't afford all of them at once. So these are my defenders. In my midfield, nothing much. I'm still playing around with David Alaba and Marek Hamsik. My definitely nailed on midfielders are Mesut Ozil and Paul Pogba. Up front, I am pretty satisfied with it, with Harry Kane, Olivier Giroud and also Thomas Müller. Also, I just want to highlight to you guys that you can change your captain. Meaning that, let's say, as of now, Giroud is my captain. He plays in the first day of the match day 1. And if he doesn't score any goals, I can actually switch it to maybe say Harry Kane or Thomas Müller, depending on who plays first. And if that doesn't work out too, I can switch it to another player who is playing on the later part of the match day 1. If you guys are unsure about any of this, just leave a comment down below and I'll clarify your doubts. Okay, now that we're done with my updated team, just a quick preview on my upcoming videos. Definitely I'll be doing the player analysis for the goalkeeper really soon, so do look out for that. And also I'll be starting on this group analysis videos where I'll analyze each group in depth slightly and talk about the teams to look out for, the players to look out for in those teams in the group, and also prediction on who would move on to the next round, because that is very important. You want a player to be playing in your team that is deep into the competition. Okay, now that's done it. Let's now move on to the top defenders. Let me start off with 2 German international in Jerome Boateng and also Hector. Jerome Boateng You guys probably know him. He plays for Bayern Munich. He is a great fullback, really strong, and he is a great option. He is the most selected defender at 29% and at 6 million euros. If you guys can afford him, he is a good choice. The other defender, it is Hector, who plays for FC Cologne, and this German international is really good, but he is at a relatively cheaper price of 5.5 million euros. If you guys are employing a more balanced defense, then I suggest you take Hector in instead of Boateng. But do bear in mind that Boateng may have his attacking capabilities and really may get an assist or even a goal. Next up, I have the Italian defender in Leonardo Bonucci. He plays for Juventus. He is a real good veteran defender, I should say. Although Italy are playing Belgium and Sweden first, you never know what's going to happen with the Italian defense, because with Bonucci there, Chiellini there, and also the veteran Buffon in goal, they may well get clean sheets against Belgium and Sweden. At 5.5 million euros, I think Bonucci is a great option to choose from. Next up, we have two French defenders. One of them is slightly expensive and the other is a slightly budgeted defender. First one is Laurent Koscielny. The Arsenal defender has been really good in the air during corner kicks and also free kicks. Therefore, he is able to give you some clean sheets, which I foresee France getting. And also, he may be getting some goal points for you guys, and at 6 million euros, a decent price, I should say. The other French defender is Eliaquim Mangala at only 5 million euros. He is surely starting because of the injury to Raphael Varane, and I think if you guys are employing a balanced team, Mangala is a pretty good choice because France would be getting some clean sheets. Move on to, I think, the best defender in this Euro 2016. It is Sergio Ramos, and at 6.5 million euros, he is really expensive. I wish I could afford him, but sadly I'm not able to. But Sergio Ramos, defensively, he is great, and I think Spain would definitely be getting some clean sheets in the group stage against Czech Republic and Turkey. But in the air, corner kicks and free kicks, Ramos is really deadly, as he's shown in Real Madrid and the previous World Cups and also Euros. I think he is a great player, but if you guys can afford him, then only you should take him in. Now let's move on to some of the budgeted defenders who would bring you some points. First up, I have the Welsh defender, and it is Ben Davies. Wales are playing with 5 at the back, and I foresee them having some decent clean sheet chances against Russia, England, and also Slovakia. Next up, I have the Swiss Express, and it is Stefan Lichtsteiner at 5.5 million euros. This Swiss defender plays for Juventus and has shown his quality down the right back, supporting the right wingers in attack, and being in the same group as Albania and Romania. I think that they'll be able to get a few clean sheets. I know they'll be playing France in their final group stage match, but I think for the first 2 matches, Lichtsteiner is a really good option. And lastly, I have an Austrian defender, which is Dragovic, and at only 5 million euros. I think Dragovic will definitely be getting some clean sheets because, as I mentioned before, Austria are in a really good team. They'll be playing Hungary, Portugal, and also Iceland. Therefore, I think they will be definitely getting clean sheets because their defense are pretty solid, I should say. Christian Fuchs is at the back, and in a relatively easy group, they'll do well. So Dragovic is my other defender, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Do give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Do let me know what you think of my choices. Leave them in the comment section, and also let me know if I've missed out any good defenders. And I hope to see you guys in my play analysis for the goalkeepers really soon, and also my upcoming videos. So do subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.